So there you go then, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That is 5 awesome original trilogy, finish the 96 figures, all in one day. Fantastic.
Yeah, Tim, this is going to be an awesome wave. Can't wait to get that Stormtrooper. We've been needing that one.
I guess the only negative is that they are Walmart exclusives,
no!
which is always a bit of an issue. But hopefully they'll be able to improve their packaging and distribution and things like that, and there won't be a problem with pre-orders.
Oh, no. Not again. No, 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 no. Oh, God, no. We're screwed. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 36 of Brett on Fett, and yesterday in the mail I received a very special package from a subscriber that goes by the name Rocket City Sith, and I have no idea what this is, but it's a big box, and so I'm very excited to see what's inside, so let's take a look. Okay guys, I got my first ever viewer fan mail package. As you can see, this thing is huge. I'm very intrigued to see what's in here. This is from a guy called Rocket City Sith. Really great guy. I got to meet him through Boss Bounty, and he's here in the United States with me in the great state of Alabama. And something interesting we have in common besides Star Wars, of course, is we both live in NASA-related cities. He's based out of Huntsville, Alabama, which is also known as Rocket City, because that's where NASA tests the propulsion, the rocket propulsion systems. And I'm from the Houston, Texas area, which is the headquarters for NASA. So we're also known as Space City. So from Rocket City to Space City, we got this awesome package here. Can't wait to see what is inside. And before I open it, I just want to say that Rocket City Sith, he started a YouTube channel a while back just before COVID, but due to complications, he had to put that on hold. So he's starting his channel again, and he's just put out his first video the other day. So go ahead and go over to his channel and give him some support. It's tough getting started in YouTube, believe me, I know. It's really hard putting together videos, and so man, I'd appreciate it if you guys go check out his channel and just give him some love. I'll put a link to his channel in the description for this video. But man, let's get this thing opened to see what is in here. I almost did scratch something. Okay, so we got a letter in here. Awesome. Handwritten letter. Let me just read this really quick. Alright, so it says, Brett, I just wanted you to know that I have really enjoyed your channel. It has some edge of comedy that only us as collectors can appreciate. As I have been watching your videos, I couldn't help but notice one of your items could use an upgrade. So I'm sending you an impulse buy of mine from this past year and one other item. Thank you for your information shared on the show, your humor, and chats in the Discord. You are a huge asset to the Star Wars TVC toy collecting community. May the Force be with you always. Your friend, Brad Vandiver, Rocket City Sith. Wow. Thank you so much, Brad. It means a lot that you wrote this letter. Thank you so much. Let's see what this is that he is referring to. Oh no way, dude. No way, man. No way. Oh my gosh. Rocket, man. You gotta be kidding me. You were absolutely right. Oh man, did we get this on camera? Sorry for my shoddy camera work here, guys. Look at this thing, man. It's the Black Series Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back. He was absolutely right. I did need an upgrade. I have basically a child's toy version of this, and I just never got around. I don't collect helmets typically, so I just never got around to buying this. The only helmet I bought was that Bo-Katan helmet a couple of months ago because I just found a good deal on it. This is amazing, dude. This is ridiculously generous. You really shouldn't have. This is crazy, man. But I really appreciate it. I'm gonna really enjoy this, having this. I did need this, being a huge Fett fan. It was kind of odd that I didn't have it, but man, thank you so much, dude. Let's see, there's actually something else, I believe. Oh gosh. Oh, he's got a figure in here. Oh man, dude. Okay. This is awesome. Rocket, thank you, man. Rebel Commando. It's on the Revenge of the Jedi card. BC 26. So he knew I needed this. I'm still trying to finish up all the Jedi TVC. I think I have like maybe 7 to go to finish it. And so I was looking to buy one of these. I needed this one. So, oh man, that is awesome. This is way too generous, man. I can't believe you got me both of these things. I mean, just like this figure alone would have been amazing. But, wow, I'm just blown away. I'm really blown away by the generosity in the community. And I hope I'll get a chance to pay this forward sometime, somehow. But no, I really appreciate it. It's going to go up on my wall with my Jedi figures. That is so awesome. Rocket City Sith, thank you so much, man. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of at a loss for words, but just really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, please go check out Rocket City Sith's YouTube channel. Give him some love. Like I say, he's just getting started, so he could use all the support he could get. And man, this has been an awesome first viewer fan mail opening. Wow. All right, next, before we get to the results of the contest, I did want to share with you guys an awesome item I recently got back from Collector Archive Services. About 7 months ago, I sent off that Razor Crest exclusive Mandalorian figure, the one that came loose in the baggie, and I sent that off to CAS to be graded and placed in a display, and I got it back the other day, and it looks awesome, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Let's check it out. All right, so here in the 3 acrylic cases are the 3 exclusive figures from the Razor Crest HasLab, the 2 carded figures, Grogu and the Off-World Jawa Elder, and then the Mandalorian loose figure that came with the Razor Crest. And a while back, I sent the Grogu to AFA to be graded and the Mandalorian to CAS to be graded. The Grogu came back after about 6 months, so about a month ago. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen pictures of him. And then this past week, after a 7th month period, the Mandalorian figure came back from CAS. I did not send the Jawa yet. I was just spending a lot of money back then. I didn't want to send all 3 and spend all that money. I decided to wait. So I haven't graded him yet. But let's take a closer look at these guys. I'm putting on some latex gloves. Shout out to Chris W. from 5 Idiots Talking Toys, who always wears gloves when he handles his acrylics. And I completely understand, at least when I'm filming on video, I don't want to put fingerprints all over these things, so I am wearing latex gloves. I know it's kind of weird. But looking at the Grogu real quick, see I got a 90 grade from AFA. I was pretty happy with that. I thought I might have a chance at 95, but I was fine with the 90. And here is a closer look at the Jawa, which is in just as good a shape. It really is, so I expect to at least get a 90 from AFA as well when I do send this one off. But the real thing I want to show y'all, because it's just so interesting to me, is the loose Mando figure. Again, I sent it to CAS, and I really liked the way they mounted all the accessories in the figure in this case. Looks really awesome. You can see his weapons there. There's the Mando. One thing that irked me a little bit is he's kind of crooked. If you notice, his torso is a little bit crooked. But there's a look at his jetpack. And then you can see even from the backside, it looks pretty cool with his cape there, that soft goods cape. And then looking at the score, you can see I got a 95. The actual score, you can see the little number is 97.1. And they round that down to a 95. But I just thought this was really cool. Again, I wish he was kind of straight up and not kind of crooked as torso, but it's really not that bad, and at least he's leaning towards his cape. But given this exclusive figure does not come on a card back, I thought this would be the next best thing to get it graded and mounted in an acrylic case like this, and CAS does an awesome job with their loose figures. I really like these displays. Very happy with it. Okay, so way back in March of 2022, Hasbro announced a new wave of figures for the vintage collection that a lot of us collectors have dubbed an original 96 wave. And that's because every single figure in this wave was in the original Kenner line. And it included a Star Wars A New Hope Stormtrooper, an Empire Strikes Back R2-D2, the two Bespin security guards from Empire Strikes Back, and the Imperial Gunner from Return of the Jedi. And we were very excited to be getting this very important wave of figures. However, those of us in the US were really disappointed to hear that this would be yet another Walmart exclusive wave. And so a lot of us have been concerned about what condition our figures will arrive in given Walmart's history on poor shipping practices. And unfortunately, so far, a lot of us have been getting these figures in mailer bags as Walmart began shipping these pre-orders out last week. And so I thought, well, how can I turn this negative thing around to something fun for my channel? So I decided to make a contest for my subscribers to guess the number of damaged figures I received from my order of this wave. And so if you watched episode 35, my last episode, I went through this and the rules and everything. And so today is the day to open my Walmart packages and see the results. All right, guys, let the great Walmart challenge begin. I've got the first package. There's a total of 5 packages. 4 are mailer bags, envelopes, and 1 is a box. Each of the mailer bags have 1 figure in them, and the box has 2. I'm going to start with the mailer bags first. I'm going to save the box for last. And if you guys followed my advice and checked out my Instagram, you would already be familiar with these packages because I posted a photo of them on my Instagram account. So let's see. Let's good luck to everybody. Let's get these suckers open. Whew. First up is the Bespin security guard, Helder Spinoza. And I'm sorry to say, guys, we've got some creases here. Pretty bad. It's bent, but bent, you know, in this game, I'm not calling bent, I'm not designating bent as damage unless it has creasing. And that is some pretty bad creasing. So sorry, guys, or maybe not sorry, depending on how you voted, but this one is going to be called Damage. So we've got our first damage figure here with Helder Spinoza. Very sad to see. So let's put him aside. Next up, we got this type of mailer bag. Basically an envelope. I don't know. I'm terrible with these guys. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the Stormtrooper. Now wait a minute, this one may be okay. This one may be okay. Let me examine it a little bit. Ooh, let's see. It's actually not too bad. It's a little bit warped, which I can flatten out. with a heavy book for a few days. And I'm looking at it and I do not see any creasing. So pretty lucky, because this thing did not have any padding at all. This is just paper. It's just paper. So pretty lucky, and I'm pretty happy. I mean, this was maybe the most important one for me to get undamaged. So I'm actually pretty happy. Like I said, it's got a little bit of warpage, but I'll put a heavy book on it, and this thing will be good enough. Got a little bit of edge wear, but really not that bad. So very lucky. So we got our first undamaged figure here. Alright. Next up, we got yet a different kind of mailer bag. It's a smaller one. They really don't want me to get into this thing. They're probably ashamed of what's inside. Okay. So, oh, we got the Imperial Gunner. And, oh man, I was excited about this one. But look, we got the same creasing, almost identical to the Helder Cloud City Bespin Guard. Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Got some dings down here, but this is what kills it, man. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Yeah, I mean, as a mint on card collector, this is no good with that creasing like that. So, you know, it's not the worst I've seen, but unfortunately, because of that crease, I'm gonna have to deem this a fail. This is a damaged figure. Alright. So we've got 2 so far. 3 figures to go. Next up, look at this thing. I kind of looked at this and I figured this one's got no chance. I mean, it looks like somebody drove over it with, you know, those look like tire tracks. This thing is filthy, by the way. I'm gonna have to like wash my hands after handling this thing. This is pathetic, you know, really. Walmart, I mean, you should be ashamed of yourselves sending collector items out in something like this. This is just pathetic. So let's get it open. Okay, and of course we got the other Bespin security guard, Isdam Idian. And let's look at this one. It's got the same bend. It's funny, three of these have the same bend right here, but this one, I'm not seeing a crease on the front. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So, this is a tough call, but it's got the same crease we saw on the front for the other 2. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just right across. It's funny how these were all bent the same way, these damaged ones. And that's a visible crease there on the back. Now I know the back is not as bad as being on the front. But I'm sorry, it's a visible crease. It's very visible. I don't know if you can see it on the camera that easily, but I do in person. So this is going to be deemed damaged, guys. It's not as bad as the other 2, but it's still damaged in my opinion because of that crease. Pretty significant crease there on the back. So, alright, we're going to call that damage. So we've got 3 damage and 1 good one so far. Not great. And I've saved the box for last. So let's see what happens. So these should be the R2-D2s inside. And look, they've actually got air pillows in here. It's always a good sign. See, they've kind of thrown them in there on top of each other like that. You know, they could have staggered them a little bit better. But Let's see. So first R2. Not too bad. You got a ding on the edge here, but I'm not going to be counting those. Let me see here. Some little bit of like scarring, but not too bad. It's got some, and this is close. It's got some, let me look at the back, see if there's anything really obvious. Just a bad ding there. It has some like spider veining. It's really light though. It's really light. So I'm gonna say, you know, I was saying it had to be like major creases. And there's a very light scratch here, but it's not bad. You can't see it unless you're really looking for it. And same thing with the veining. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's hard. It's light. So you know what? Because I said I was going to go by Walmart standards. So by Walmart standards, this is a pass. This is not damaged. So good to see that one. Not damaged. And last but not least, the other R2-D2 looks about the same. Let's see if it's got the same. Yeah, it's weird. It has kind of the same little bit of spider veining, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely can't see it from a distance, and you can't see it except for in certain angles with the light. So this one is actually better, at least on the front. Looking on the back, not bad. So this is maybe the best of the bunch. Yeah, so guys, this one is a pass. So undamaged. So that makes 3. So if you guys guessed 3, you got it right. So again, we're going with 3 damaged figures. They're all damaged basically in the same way. They're all bent in this triangular area here. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to mention that I can't believe I didn't notice this when I was staring at the card, but on the Imperial Gunner, the bubble is just completely crushed on the side here. I can't believe I didn't notice that. I was too busy looking at the creasing. So yeah, this alone would have made it a fail. And so Imperial Gunner's damaged. The Isdam Idian Bespin Guard damaged, but the crease is on the back. This was a close one. I'm calling it damaged. And finally, the Elder Spinoza damaged, major crease on the corner. And actually, I didn't catch it the first time, till just now, but the bubble is actually dented here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's dented right there in the corner. So, yeah, pretty big ding on there. All right, so I would say 50-50 is actually not bad for a Walmart wave. So I'll take it. Of course, I had doubles of R2, so if we're going by 5, it was actually a majority were damaged. But anyway, so 3 damaged. Thanks for playing. I hope this was fun for you guys. It did make it a little more exciting for me. I am sad that, you know, half of these are damaged, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it because I don't think Walmart will have any in stock for me to exchange. So anyways, thanks for playing, guys. So before I announce the winner, I did want to give you guys a closer look at the choice of prizes so the winner can make an educated decision on what he wants to pick. Starting with the first choice is the Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back. This is the reissue. It's VC08. This is not the original 1.0 version, but still a nice figure and card back, and it's in really good shape. The second choice is the ARC Trooper Captain from the Tartakovsky Clone Wars. This card back is in excellent shape. This is in mint condition, a very excellent card back, and a really cool figure. And so that's an awesome choice of prize there. Next up is the newest on the prize list. It's the Boba Fett Morak. Really awesome figure. Now it does have that light bubble scarring on there from the packaging, but it's very light and you have to really be looking for it. You can see it's VC252, but man, what an awesome figure and card back. Just has a little bit of light bubble scratching on the image, but not too bad. And then here is the Incinerator Trooper, the carbonized version. One of my favorites of the carbonized figures. It's got a little mark on there, but those are pretty much on all of these carbonized card backs. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Really no issues. But a really cool carbonized version of that Incinerator Trooper. And then we have the Droids R2-D2. Another one that is in really good shape. Really nothing wrong with this card back. I think there's one little ding right there. Yep, little light spider veining on the corner. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Pretty neat little card back there. And lastly, I've got the C-3PO version from the Droids series. Again, pretty clean card back. No real issues that I can see. So if you guys are mint on card collectors like me, you got some pretty good choices here. And then as a bonus gift, I'm going to give the winner a Poplu. Now this is an opener. This one wasn't a Walmart exclusive, ironically. So it's in really bad shape. It's got the creasing and it even has a bad tear on the bubble there. So this is definitely an opener. But in addition to whichever prize you pick, I'm throwing in the Poplu as a bonus. Okay, so the results of the contest are in, and the winning number was 3 damaged figures from my order, and there was only one contestant who guessed the number 3, and that winner is Collecting Star Wars, Steve-O from the YouTube channel Collecting Star Wars. If you're not familiar with this channel, go check it out. It's an awesome YouTube channel. He's a great guy. He's always doing giveaways, and so it's nice to see him get to win something for a change. Steve-O, congratulations. Hit me up on my email address, brettonfett@gmail.com, or you can direct message me on Instagram so I can get your information, and I'll get that prize out to you sometime next week. Thanks everybody for playing, and I also want to give another big shout out and huge thank you to Rocket City Sith for this awesome gift. I'm going to cherish it forever, and also the vintage collection figure I really needed. It's such an amazing gift. Thank you so much, Rocket City Sith. Again, go check out his new YouTube channel he's working on. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Don't forget you can also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
He's no good to me, dead.